in this video we're going to cover how to import your data from your CSV files. So we're in the customer section. If we click on this menu, then we get the option for data import. And it tells us the steps that we're going to have to go through to import the data. The first thing is to upload the CSV file. Once we've done that, then we need to match the columns. So to match the columns in your CSV with the fields that Dryft has. Once we've done that, it will then give us a list of data that matches up with those columns. We review it. If there's anything that we don't like, we can omit it, and then we can proceed with import. So the first thing we need to do is to upload the CSV, which we can do by clicking here. And if we click on our CSV file, okay, and let's retrieve the columns so we can see that in our CSV we've got a name column. We can match that. We can match the address. So we've got the address there. Now, if your CSV has your address spread across multiple columns, for example, here we can see that we've got address 1, 2, 3, 4 and postcode. So what we can do in this case is we select address 1, and then we can click the little plus icon that's shown to us, and then we can select the next one. And so this effectively creates a concatenation of all of the columns into the one value, because the way that Dryft stores an address is in one field. Okay, and then we can go ahead and then match the other columns. And when we're done, we just need to click on the done button. Go and fetch that data and list it for us, just to make sure that we've got everything that we need. So if we scroll down, we can see data there. So is there anything that we don't like the look of? For example, there's a little character that looks a bit odd there, then we can always just say, no, I don't want to import that one. If you click this at the top, this will select all records to be included. If you untick it, it will exclude them, and then we can just go through each record and match them up one by one. In this case, I'll just select them all. We'll see this little star icon here by each one. This effectively means that this is going to create a new record. In other words, there isn't a record already in there with that name. If there was, then it would just update that record rather than create a new one for it. Okay, so when we're ready, we can just click import. And we can see that it's created 21 customers, none were updated, they were all new records. Okay, and we can see there that we've now imported all of our customer data. Okay, we'll go and do the products one now. It's a very similar process. So again, we go to the menu, data import, we can click to upload the CSV file. And then we simply then match the columns with what we've got in the CSV. And when we've done that, we can then simply click on the done button, just like we did before, and it's going to read that data in. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, there's this issue here with this doesn't look like it's been formatted correctly, so obviously there's something in the data import file that we need to go back and check, so we'll just untick it to make sure that it doesn't go in. We've got some issues here with the price. Okay, we'll just make sure that we clear those. Again, this is just a process to go through where you can remove any records that you don't want to import and maybe go and check them again in the import file. Okay, we're ready to go, so now let's click on the import button. Okay, and it's imported 15 products, and then we've got all of our products there. It's imported our in stock and our price and everything, so we're all good to go. So I hope that's given you all the information that you need to be able to import your data from your CSV files. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next tutorial.